Hello everybody and welcome back to Lone Oak Farm. In the previous episode we were basically installing a fifth wheel hitch onto the pickup, and it allowed us to tow gooseneck trailers, which was obviously a fantastic addition to the game. It's a mod by Black Sheep Modding, and the mod link is down below if you'd like to get it. I highly recommend it. In the same video though, I said that I didn't know how to actually ratchet strap bales onto the trailer. The reason for this is because there is another one, if we just go along here, you can see there is the fifth B450 trailer in the baling technology section, and this will allow us to basically have a trailer which is more set up for bales anyway, so you can ratchet strap the bales on and do all that sort of stuff. The other one was more of a low loader sort of thing, so yes, although it did work, I could put the bales in the other trailer, it just wasn't really the best one for the job. So yes, thank you to everybody who did set me straight with that, very useful. As for today, we're going to move on. We're going to do a different job. We actually do need to get a secondary combine harvester. We're just saving up for that. I'm hoping in the next day or so we're going to be able to buy it. However, we do have quite a bit of wheat in storage. So if I do sell some wheat, that is also going to give us a fair chunk of money. So the potential is there to actually buy the second harvester today. Again though, we are going to struggle a bit with that because my other plan for today is to buy a field, which we do quite often. Something which I didn't really do in the past. In most of my other Let's Plays I haven't really bought many fields, but in this one we're buying quite a few. Field number 7 anyway, and then potentially field number 6 as well at a later date. I'd love to get field number 7. Top right hand corner of the screen, you can see it's over there. I would think it's not very expensive. My plan is to actually do some work over there first. But first things first, let's just go and hang on, wait, I've overshot. Yeah, let's just go and grab the cultivator, because I did leave it down here. Okay, it didn't turn enough. There we go. Yeah, basically, I'm just tidying up the fields, because I have left quite a bit of stuff laying around, which is never good. It never looks neat, and I get quite a lot of people saying, oh, just tidy your farm up. So we will do. That's exactly what we will do. And I think actually when we take the cultivator back, we will also wash this tractor. Because if I'm honest, it's looking a bit of a disgrace. So, yeah. We'll get the pressure washer out, give it a quick rinse, and just make it look a bit more presentable. Here it is, the Bednar cultivator, and the thing which has always amazed me with this thing is that it actually has a massive weight block just here. It actually has to have that to keep the front down, I assume. So you can only begin to imagine how much all this weighs. It must be an absolutely immense amount of weight, because I think everybody knows how heavy metal is, and well, look at that. It may well be like a skeleton design, so you can see through it quite a bit, but the frame, look at the size of the frame, it's going to add up. It must be super heavy, so that's why we have to have such a big tractor to pull it through the ground. So I think we'll put this with the drill, which we've just taken back to the yard, and that'll keep everything out of the field. We do have the combine harvester here, which does need to be taken back, but at the moment that is going to stay there because I might still be using it for harvesting some corn. We're definitely doing silage in those two fields over there, but these two fields just here, at the moment, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe this piece of grass here is a better place to keep the very large machinery, because it keeps it all sort of out this way a bit. Although, having said that, it does keep them out of the way. I don't know, it doesn't really matter, just as long as we have plenty of space to actually attach to them and yeah, turn around, because obviously these things are not the easiest to reverse, at least not for me. Usually when I say something like that, somebody comes along in the comment section and says, I don't know what you're on about, it's dead easy to park and reverse these things. But yes, it's quite difficult in my opinion. Like if I try and reverse this straight, let's just see. It's definitely possible. I suppose actually that isn't too difficult at all. I think it's yeah, the drill, which is much more complicated. Put it there. Yeah, pretty sure it is. Anyway, let's give this thing a wash. It deserves it. It's done plenty of work recently. Just a really quick rinse. There we go. Look at the green. The green colour is returning. Okay, that should do it. It doesn't matter if it's got a bit of dust on it still. That is such a dramatic improvement. Look at that. Nice. It looks like a John Deere again. Now where to put it. Actually, there is space over here. There is definitely space in the shed, just around the corner, so we'll put it in here. There we go. Yeah, and we'll actually take the pickup over to the field. We won't take the gooseneck trailer. I did say in the previous episode that we probably would be taking the trailer everywhere with the pickup, but actually on this occasion we don't need it. So there we go. Take it off. I think it probably would have pulled out of there without putting the tailgate down, but I'd rather not damage our brand new pickup. It is brand new. It was new at the same time as the trailer. Okay, off we go. Now, is this the quickest route? There isn't actually a very quick route to field number 7. It is completely out of the way, which is probably why some people are thinking, why are you buying a field so far away from the yard? It's really just for diversity. I want to experience the rest of the map as well, not just the fields in close proximity to the main yard. I want to, you know, explore and make the most of it. It is very possible to remove the fifth wheel hitch if we would like to. We're not going to, but all you need is the engine crane and it'll be out of there. Interestingly, it may be even possible to remove it on the move. I don't know, that is actually a concern. I kind of feel like doing it because I just like trying stuff out. Yeah, you can. Okay, it stops it dead. Nice idea. It's good actually that. I'd prefer to do that and just fly out the back. I suppose if you had the tailgate down, it would have just flown out the back. But that is good. That is very well done. Okay, field 7 I think is left, which it's a place I've never been. I've never been left out of here. And then we turn right, probably here. There's a mountain. So I wonder if there is a job for us. It would be good if there is. I'm absolutely flying down here. Okay, here we are. Better not go too close. Yes, although, is there a bigger machine? It would appear not. Ah, here we go. That's bigger. Okay. So we're in the Massey Ferguson 7719, which is a pretty big tractor. I don't know the horsepower exactly, but I'd imagine it is in the region of 200. I think. I don't know. I might be getting it confused with the 6700 series. Anyway, looks like we're going to put some barley in here for Alex Young. And, well, actually, we're putting it in for ourselves, technically, because we're going to buy the field. So we're just, well, not exactly ripping him off, it's just we're basically getting a free crop and we're gaining reputation so we get a cheaper field. Kind of ripping him off, I suppose. Anyway, let's get it done. Shouldn't take us too long to do. That went pretty well. 11,466 and then 4,458. Nice. Okay, so before we go anywhere, let me just double check that horsepower rating. I said in the region of 200, so let's just see if I was, well, we'll see how far off I was basically. 210. So I was a bit under. And we've got 240 and 280 for the 26. Nice. Okay, so yeah, we need to basically figure out what to do next. We can do another job here. It would be quite nice to use a fast track, I suppose. Or a case. Yeah, we could use the case. So we'll put a bit of slurry on here. Get paid a bit more, and obviously do a bit more work to the land for free. So making it even more profitable. Oh, that is good. That is going to be so good. Right, so I think while I'm doing this job, I'll just quickly discuss what I've seen so far of FS19. There are actually a few videos out there of Farming Simulator 19 preview version, which is basically the version at Gamescom. And you've probably heard of him, Lars from Giants. He is doing quite a bit of commentary over... I think one of these videos has definitely got Lars in. I'm not sure about the other one, but you can see gameplay of FS19. So definitely worth checking out. The language is in German, I believe, so yeah, I mean, you might not be able to understand the language if you don't speak German, but you still get a pretty good idea of what the game is like, because obviously you see the gameplay and you can really appreciate how the game has changed since 17. There wasn't a massive amount of actual tractor driving in the videos, it was more just to show off the new features, but things like the flexible foliage, you know, the bending foliage, that's very impressive, because you can see that when you drive over grass or a crop, it will flex and then it will spring back up. There's also the new combine harvesters from John Deere, and also there's a Fendt tractor in the video. It just is really good, and you can see exactly what it's like so far, what the state of the game is like. And I don't know if the beacons are working yet, actually. I'm yet to see a video of the beacons working, so maybe they haven't been put in yet, but it's all work in progress, I suppose, because release is still quite a distance away from now. It's 20th of November, so it's a while. There is still time for things to change, and I suppose for things to be added in. But yes, those videos are definitely worth checking out. I'm doing this job without GPS, actually. I probably should have GPS running, because it is just so good for ensuring that you do it in the fastest amount of time, you don't miss anything, and you also don't overlap anything. GPS is just a brilliant mod, and it would be so nice if it was in the game as standard, but at the moment it is quite clearly a mod. Couldn't really do without it, to be honest, and Follow Me as well. Couldn't really do without Follow Me. I think that is probably one of my favourite mods. It is definitely in the top 5, no doubt about it. The idea of Follow Me is very simple, but if it was taken away, if you didn't have the mod, you would feel lost. Well, I would anyway. I would feel this game is losing something if it didn't have Follow Me anymore. It's another mod which really should be a standard feature. Once again, we have almost finished, so we're just going to do, I think, this piece here. Can't really see because I've changed the field of view, but yes, it's about to accept it and give us the money. Right, okay, so you really brought your A game today, thanks. 5,845 and 2,328. We're making some super money from this person. No missions available, so I think this is a good opportunity to buy it. 30,000, 31,000 pretty much. So there we go. We have another field. Now the question is, can we actually afford another one? And well, the answer is, most likely, we probably can do. This one here, I don't really fancy planting this one too, because it's quite big. But I'd love to get a price on it just to see exactly how much it is and how much money we can make from a job. Just see. Okay. Winter Hawks Auctions. Livestock Exchange. Nice. Yeah, so... Oh my goodness, it's Dennis. Let's just reverse. We don't want to speak to Dennis. Oh no, Dennis is alright, let's speak to him. Yep, 74,000 currently. 24-minute job with that particular machine. 35. No missions. 87 minutes, wow. No, I don't think we'll buy it. Not at the moment, but it is one we're definitely going to come back to, field number 6. I might actually go down to the bottom of the map again and buy field 53 at some point. In fact, how much is field 53? I think it was a very similar price to 54, which is most likely now ready to harvest. In fact, it is. So we have at least 2 canola fields to harvest. That is something we have to do, but we do need to have the second combine. So I think, yeah, tomorrow we'll have 2 combine harvesters and we'll get cracking. Definitely a job that we have to do. Okay, so for today, I'm going to go back to the yard and we're going to get the, well, actually this trailer. Yes, this truck. And we're going to put some wheat in it and sell it. I'm hoping the price is good though. Yes, it is. It could be better, but that is still a very good price. Lone Wolf Company. First things first, we have some manure which needs to be disposed of. I think actually for the time I'm just going to put it here. Just tip it here. We'll pick it up again later. Put it in the muck spreader. Okay. And we'll fill this as much as we can do with wheat. I think it'll probably be a full trailer. No reason why it shouldn't be. The fill point is just around the corner. Yep, 97,000 litres. We can fit about 70,000 in here. So certainly a full load. Just thinking, we didn't clean it out after the muck. Ugh. Really should have done. Okay, while it's filling up, I'm just going to look and see if we can find out where the Lone Wolf Company is. It's right down the bottom. In fact, next to field number 54. Or 55, pretty much. It's the other side of the road, from what I can tell. So which is the fastest route? I suppose just cross-country over our own fields. Anyway, there we go. That's full. Let's just back up and we'll head over there. Yeah, I've had over the past few days a bit of trouble with my voice because I think it actually might be those Dennis impressions. I'm pretty sure it is. It's doing the survival series, which is doing it. It's yeah, that Yorkshire voice I put on. It's making me a bit croaky. I should probably stop doing that. But it is about time we did another survival series or another survival episode. So hopefully, in the next 2 days we'll have one, if all goes to plan. Yeah, it's going to be so good having 2 very large combine harvesters on the go. The only issue is we're keeping up, but with canola, it isn't quite as difficult. I have gone the wrong way. Whilst I was backing up, I actually got a great demand message for wool. So, yes, next episode, we will sell it. We'll use the gooseneck trailer on the pickup, and we'll see how much money we can make. We have plenty. Great demand for wool, always worthwhile. Okay, let's see how much we can make. This won't be amazing, but it's still going to be something like 100,000, which is, to most people, an absolutely gigantic figure, including myself, obviously. $100,000. Massive amount. But for FS standards, that's not very much. 94,000. Nice. Well, that's going to benefit our farm quite a bit. It's one step closer to another common harvester. So, yep, that's all to come in the next episode. Buying a new combine and selling some wool for a very good price. Anyway, until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.